Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, here we are. It's showtime, people. We're in it to win it. For those that are just now jumped to the AMC saga, this just a quick little summarized update of our little possible Black Swan event. We don't know, but hey, everything's cooking up like it was back January 2nd. For those who's been here for this 2 years, we learned a lot of things, but the end of AMC, the AMC saga is coming here, and it's time for us to make our cash. I just want to gather everybody here. Y'all have probably seen this clip. If not, hey, here we go. It's some good information. Finally, we have some people that are giving us some recognition. Though that won't go unnamed. Still will not admit that there's naked shares going on, naked shorting. But here we are, Yahoo Finance coming out with the breakdown. So we got this, and then like I said, a couple keynotes at the end of the video. Let's watch through. Tap in.
Watching, drama continues to manifest for AMC 1 week after the theater chain reported its 14th consecutive quarterly loss and fourth straight year in the red. CEO Adam Aron tweeting on Tuesday that AMC has been on the threshold list for more than 3 weeks. But what exactly is the threshold list, and what does it mean for the company and investors?
Mind you, this threshold list, if I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be like 5 days max. Well, not 5 days max. 5 days of fail to delivers. Then you go to the threshold list. I'm pretty sure they'll tell you, but we're at 3 weeks. We're going on 21 days. 21 days of being on fail to delivers. Everything's cooking. Everything's priming, guys. We got that court case rolling on. Let's tap back in. Hold on. Let's finish the video.
Our own Jared Blickery is here to break it down for us. Jared?
Yes, a couple of definitions that Adam Aron is throwing us, or at least some technical terms that he's throwing at us, threshold lists and FTDs. And let's get to the first definition, and that would be threshold list. Now, this is going to be a little technical, and I will back up, and we'll get to naked short selling in a second here. But this is companies whose transaction have failed to clear for 5 consecutive trading days.
Y'all heard that naked short selling. All right, let's get down to it, Yahoo. This is a little spin on its head, isn't it?
At a registered clearing agency. Now, when you buy a stock, it has 1 day to clear. When you short a stock, it has 1 or more days to clear. It depends on where you are historically. But sometimes there are fails to deliver. And a fail to deliver is when you don't have the ability to prove that you borrowed the stock legally before you actually shorted it. So this gets to naked short selling. And naked short selling of a company is shorting a company stock that has not been affirmatively determined to exist. Now, most of the time, it's illegal. If a hedge fund releases a short report on a stock, they can short it, but they have to pay a borrowing fee. They have to borrow it from somebody so they don't engage in naked short selling, which increases the amount of shares and the float of the company. Now, market makers like those at the New York Stock Exchange, Citadel is one, they can engage in naked short selling, and it's perfectly legal. It's part of their market making duties to provide liquidity for a stock. But all of this is coming ahead of a very important date for AMC.
Here we go,
and that is next Tuesday, March 14th, when a special meeting of the shareholders going to determine if they should raise their authorized shares. That would be the ability.
There we go. Scratch it, guys. It's not tomorrow. See, this is why it's good tap-in information. Our vote is on Tuesday, March 14th. If they should dilute more shares, guys, irregardless, like I said in my previous videos, vote how you want to. They're going to dilute irregardless. That's not what we're here for. I'm holding my 8 shares, because like I said, I feel like obviously they're merging together. You can see the price differential, but we've got a Black Swan event title. Let's tap back in on. Let's finish the video.
Ability to sell more shares, incorporate some of those 8 preferred shares from about 424 million to 450 million. Also going to be putting on the ballot a reverse split, potential one, of 10-to-1. So whatever you own right now, if you own $5.79 share, if you own 10 of those, you're going to own 1, but it's going to be valued $57.90. So the math works out that you're not making money, losing money, but it does increase the share price because when companies...
That's a 10-for-1 reverse split, people. So again, right now, wherever the price is at, how many apes you have, divide that by, what is that? Divide that by 10. That's what you're going to have in AMC. Same value, but now this is where obviously things tie in. Whatever this run that occurs, that this is, if you want to buy in, obviously ape is at what, $1.80, something like that, compared to $6 if you don't have it. But either way,
get into the position that AMC is with these big highs here, and now these lows. The danger is if it drops below $5 per share, that has important implications. If it drops below $1 per share, that has important implications. They don't want to become a penny stock. So on the back of all of this, Tuesday going to be the day to watch for AMC. I put our 5-year chart here so we can see the GameStop.
They can't become penny stock. They got to give something.
All these peaks are lower and lower and lower.
Baby.
So we haven't seen the amount of bang for buck that we got in the initial GameStop, but we also haven't seen a spike this year. So maybe we'll get something in the $15 to $20 range. Hard to say.
This is what apes are always talking about online. Yeah.
All right, people. Here we go, live in air. When media starts barking about this stuff, y'all should key in on something. We've got an event coming up. Like I said, tapping in, I wrote down some keynotes. When I write these down, oh, here we go. Just remember, cost to borrow currently sitting at 300% for these hedge funds to borrow these shares, or anybody to borrow shares. We're on the we've been on threshold list for 3 weeks, as we just watched. So it's a fail to deliver. So there's big things going on now. I want y'all to tap back in. If you do, go look at this, the things that were going on January 2nd. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want to start documenting these, crazy trades and things like this. Short interest at 25%. Mind you, 5% is crazy. 10% is buck wild. 15% you're going nuts, guys. We're at 25%. And then, like I mentioned, our vote is going to be on Tuesday, March, was that 14th, I think the date is. Let me just double check. I want to make sure I'm giving you all the right information. Hold on. Tuesday. It's going to be Tuesday, March. Yep, Tuesday, March 14th. And today is March the 9th, which is Thursday, guys. Hey, it's showtime, baby. We here. Get your chips. For those that are new in this, I wouldn't throw everything you got in this, but, a 10% in your portfolio, 15% in your portfolio, 20% in your portfolio if you're ready to ball. But we got something that's going on. We don't know what direction this is going, but I feel like this is going to be, hey, we might get us a last little while. Like I said, retail is here, baby. And we actually need to start getting together and understanding what we're doing with these trades. Don't hold too long. Don't hold for too little. You know what that is. You got to realize how it rolls. But we got us a little black swan of it. And that court case is brewing everything up. Because even after this vote, that doesn't necessarily mean that they get to do the split immediately. They've got to wait for the ruling what this judge is that has in court. They're being sued because of all the debauchery they've done to us the last couple of years. So, yeah, hey, let's go. Hey, AMC, let's ride. Maybe we can make some bucks back out of this thing, baby. All right, all right.